Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Survival with the 19th installment. I wanted to finish the Library of Babel build. I think it's been in the works for long enough. I just have basically this roof part to do, but I want to make it look cool with like hanging library things on it. So at some point I wanted to make this jut out because believe it or not, this stone here is actually supposed to be where everything goes against. But I accidentally at some point over here started making it so that I was digging into the stone and replacing it every time I had to place a block down, which is just not the way that, like, the whole reason I built it like this was so that it was easy. So at some point we do have to make it so that it starts jutting out a bit more. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do it, but we're going to mess around with some stairs and some slabs and see if we can accomplish a nice smooth look extending up so that we can keep building flat against the wall, which will make this whole build process a lot easier. I think the look we're going for here is like dark oak against this. Hey, you cannot. No, these motherfuckers. You may think I'm overreacting, but these motherfuckers always fucking steal the grass blocks and make this beautiful automatic sugarcane maker obsolete. It's so irritating because they grab the grass block. Maybe I should just change it to a different block. No, but it needs to be something that doesn't fall. And as far as I know, sugarcane can only grow on, grass and sand. Please comment if there's something else sugarcane can grow on, because I will change it to that. Yeah, fuck it. I think we can just chill out a bit, not make the design too crazy, and just go with making sure stairs cover this. There we go, we've made the ring, and now everything should just be a little game of slotting in to the wall here. Those cows are going to be useful from the last episode, and of course this beautiful infinite sugarcane farm is going to be useful. Okay guys, just leave me be for a second, just a fucking second. Oh my god, I fucking hate these guys so much. Now they just sound irritating, that's fine. I mentioned this in a previous episode, but I think it's cool that all the pieces of making bookshelves and books are in this Library of Babel as we speak. Like, look all around us, we've got the cows over there, the paper making down there. You know that you need. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Dude, stop it! Just stop! They're so fucking irritating. Oh, fuck off. I did say I would name the one that made it to the surface, didn't I? What did I say I'd name him? Schindler. After the lift, we have Schindler's lifts here in South Africa. Can you go in there just so I can keep you safe? I gotta admit, one thing I really do like about Minecraft Bedrock is Josh was telling me how, well, as I say that, it like crashes. And why the fuck am I, oh, okay, you know, I'm trying to give Bedrock, I'm trying to give it something.
Oh! There we go.
Ethan, what are you doing?
Me when I'm fucking jorking it.
Oh my god. Perfect amount of stairs. Wow. Yeah, I think it might be time to get rid of this flooring up here, which has been here so long.
Light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up,
Maybe the winding staircase could go up to here. The reason I try and keep this world as a constant on my YouTube channel is because there is something of like a breath of fresh air every time I sit down to play in this world. Not so much in the sense where I feel like particularly super energetic or feel like I have to film this new video that's going to be so amazing and everything, but that's kind of the point, is it doesn't feel super intense in that way. It just feels like I have sort of a duty in simply creating some content I would be proud of because of the fact that I enjoyed like recording the actual source content, not because of like how incredibly well I edited it or how intense the gameplay was, but just because this series has been going on the channel since I started taking StuartisUnoriginal super seriously, which was during lockdown. So that's all I'm really concerned about. It's just that I want to maintain certain aspects of the early days of this channel. And I do feel like this series embodies that, which is not the intensity, not the crazy quality of editing, but just my enjoyment for playing certain games, particularly Minecraft, and making videos from them. Something that I've been wanting to do since childhood. And the idea that it's looking more and more possible as a career, I don't even know if I can call it that, but the idea that is looking more and more possible is crazy. And I definitely want to take advantage of that as much as I can, without forgetting where all of this started, which I would definitely say this series isn't quite, you know, where it all started, but it is a huge allegory for it, just because of the nature of my main worlds, you know, and what they mean to me. When I started this version, like this channel, I did have my personal like main worlds and stuff, the past 3 ones, which you'll know about if you've seen growing up with Minecraft. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for dirt, by the way, is what's happening in the background. The reason this one's so special is because the first time I was like, hey, what if I filmed my my main world and didn't just have it as a thing, you know, in my personal time, which I would say has had its ups and downs. I would definitely say its downs are, wow, I really have no dirt. A lot of the ups come from being able to see my progress always. Like I'll be able to come back and watch the video where I made this absolute monstrosity of a build, which, you know, to be quite frank, with all the big projects I have going on in other worlds, in other games, in other fields of life, such as, you know, my fucking university degree, unless this turns into a full-time profession, I don't think I'll ever have the time to make something like this again, on this scale, in this world. That's kind of the precious nature of this world to me, is the kind of hope that I will, because I've put tons and tons and tons of effort into this world over the past, like, 4 or 5 years, and I'm definitely never going to let that go to waste, per se, which is why I make sure that every year I do at least some kind of build project that is worthwhile in making it the banner of the channel, which I know sometimes is a very, I don't want to say lackluster, because I loved, oh, we've got the Glane fucking Bedrock edition. Sorry, to anyone who doesn't know, Glane is glitch rain. It's broad daylight right now. Obviously I just slept. It should skip the rain. It's not going to. I have to leave the world and rejoin it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm very similar to Stampy in the sense that I'm kind of irritated by the fact that there's so much wrong with, like, Bedrock Edition that has pulled me away from Minecraft or playing on my main worlds. I will never do a transfer to Java though, just because these worlds were created on Bedrock Edition, and it feels like a bit dishonest to transfer it to Java, and also a bit like I'll encounter old stuff in the world and it won't be how it was. Like staircases will have changed slightly, or, you know, I know there's an official transfer site now, but I still think there are glitches, and I don't want to risk that. I think I might have to do some dirt mining. Like, I don't know. Oh, it's so cool seeing my bases and stuff in the distance. Hell yeah, Cathedral Zero. God, I just says it really. It's very easy to mine. I forgot how easy this is. I've been playing on other versions where I'm not, like, even remotely as overpowered, and I forget that sometimes. It's actually pretty chilled in terms of gathering resources. However, not so chilled in terms of building, because I always feel like I set the standard higher and higher and higher each... Oh, I forgot. Wow, yes, of course I've gotten rid of this. I set the standard, like, higher and higher each year. It becomes kind of difficult to maintain that quality to myself. I'm kind of irritated that this year wasn't the Towers of Adama year, because I really, really love that video, and if anyone wants a heartfelt story behind the builds that I do, they should go watch the Mines of Gouveia or the Towers of Adama. God, you can see when they get their, like, post-nut clarity, they just walk away completely uninterested. Like I was saying, I have considered the idea of putting other things as the banner other than builds in this main world, but every time I've come really close to it, I've always been very glad once I didn't do it, that I brought myself back to, I guess, kind of my senses, which tells me that while I do have these faltering moments of thinking that it's the way to go, you know, like certain videos have been bigger this year than Minecraft Survival Series for sure. This has been the biggest year for this channel by far, but I just think that when I open this world and I sit down to finally work on the big build that's due by the end of the year, you know, I can theoretically do these fucking builds like in January, and that would kind of be better, because that's supposed to be the point, is that the banner represents the year, but it just ends up actually representing, like, the previous year, because I take fucking forever to put the build together for the banner, but, you know, we move. So it has been a huge year for this channel, and I feel like it's not insane to think that maybe I should honor that by making the banner, like the yearly banner, instead of build from the beta 1.7.3 100 days series, because it could be the same sort of idea, represent the year, that sort of thing. But my thing is, like, I want these banners to be narratively consistent, and while it would be narratively consistent to be able to see, like, what was the biggest thing each year, I think it would be more narratively satisfying to, after like 10 years of doing the banners these ways, that I could look back and see the location of all the annual celebrations of the channel in one place, in one world. So that's why I think I'm going to keep it consistent in this way. But I have, you know, obviously let the door open for changing the banner to other things than just the one banner during the year, because I like the idea of promoting other channel projects using the banner for a little bit, like a week or two. And I'll keep doing that because I think that that's just a good use of the space. Yo, we're going to need a lot of bookshelves. Yeah, I do want it to feel very Library of Babel-y. So it's got to feel like tons and tons of knowledge pages stored here. And I don't really mind if I don't keep up with the updates very consistently, because I know that there are kind of now very frequent Minecraft updates that I'm not, catching myself, making myself go, to these onto these trends with, which I, maybe probably should. I'm just not, focused on that. I'm just focused on coming back to this world on occasion when I feel like it's time, or when the, annual timer is proverbially ticking. I don't think it's a good idea to try and force myself to stay, like, quote unquote, up to date with this, with Minecraft, with every single update, because that will make me feel like I have a mandatory commitment to this. I've been working on this technically for years. This big hole in the ground I made quite soon after the Mines of Kaveh, like 3 or 4 years ago. And then I only started like working on filling it in occasionally every now and again. I did some floor patterns, did the whole sugarcane redstone farm, which I'm very happy I did at the time, because it's going to help a lot with farming these books and stuff. But I don't think I would have the time or effort to do now. Yeah, it feels like a multi-year culmination to finish it this year. So I'm sort of thankful that the past version of me has put so much effort into this, because it means now I get to put in, it's not quite the final touches, it is quite a lot. I get to customize the big cave he dug out. I need to connect this to over there. On the other side. So I was thinking this wraps around, and then there's some chain held connecting bridge thingy that takes you there. I got to make sure that this thing is still working. Shit, I don't think it is. Again, it's broken again. Oh my god. This is getting ridiculous. I think I need to put in a... Okay, fucking hell, this is a slime farm as well. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna put this on. Gonna be too late, fuck's sake. Oh my god, these things are so fucking irritating. I'm gonna keep it on peaceful for a little bit. Haters gonna hate. It's not real Minecraft, it's on peaceful mode. Shut up, alright, shut up. I never go in this way. Why not? Beautiful church. The point of this book, which sits on the lectern here at Cathedral Zero, is to thank those who have been very supportive of me and the channel. And I think I have some additions to make today. As you can see on the previous page, let those be known who supported my plight upon the YouTube journey I have undertaken since August 15th, 2014. Lest their names be forgotten to the annals of time, they shall be forever inscribed within these pages. I should have kept up doing this because I've already forgotten some of these names. So it seems Kamixi isn't in here yet, who has been a very loyal, long-time supporter. And I also wanted to add Bumblewit, who recently caught up on all the, I can see through their comments, history has recently caught up on all the Minecraft Survival series installments. So, oh shit, I'm so stupid. I of course have to add NR, one of my patrons. All the other patrons are on there already. Oh my flip, Ranky isn't on here. That is crazy. There we go, Ranky. Boom. Johnny the Carrot is already on there. Ranky's on there now. NR I'm gonna add, and who else is a patron right now? Oh, Zell. So now I've got Zep and Zell. I don't know who Zep is. It's interesting, like, the whole point of this is, lest their names be forgotten to the annals of time, they shall be forever inscribed within these pages. And I've already forgotten at least one, for sure. Zep, if you're still out there, I have forgotten, I've forgotten specifically,
still out there.
Specifically from whence you had come from. But this is the point of the book, I think. I thought you were a great supporter at one point. Alright, the first of the big shells is finished. God, I was saying this earlier in the recording, but I'm so glad a version of me was so into spending so much time on Minecraft, or at least had all the time to spend on Minecraft, because if I had to, like, today undertake the project of the Mines of Kaveh, it would take me, like, 3 years instead of the, like, 2 or 3 months it took me. I think, you know, it's probably, like, this meta thing of, like, my brain knew I had to have an interest in becoming a YouTuber, otherwise I would hate myself daily for the amount of time I spend gaming. Like, I had to, like, come up with a way, because my brain does this now, like, unrelated to the YouTube thing. Like, my brain does this now where every time I'm being, in a sense, unproductive, or just aka relaxing, it has to come up with a way to make sure that time is spent in some sense being productive. Like, even if it's like, if I'm going camping, I'm bringing 3 books, gonna try and get through all 3, you know, or something like that. Like, it's got to figure out a way to get productive. And so if I didn't have this YouTube hobby, I don't see how I could have logically found any way to make this like something quote unquote productive for my brain. God, yeah, there's a fucking shit ton of wait, wasn't there like a book update or something? Yeah, you can make chiseled bookshelves. Oh my god, chiseled bookshelf. And then I guess you can put books in the bookshelf. Yeah, oh my god, you can put this is incredible. You can slot in an amount of books that you want to put in. And oh my god, and it's region specific. So you tap on one of the 6 things and it'll put it in that specific spot. That is flippin' awesome, but also irritating because now I'm gonna want to do like, I'm gonna want to make all the bookshelves look cool and shit. Oh man. All right, let's see if I need silk touch on this axe. Cool, so I just wanted to interrupt the recording quickly, or the montage that I assume is playing right now, just to comment on the fact that the first floor is almost done, and these dangling pieces are coming together really, really nicely, especially the bookshelves, which I didn't expect to work so well, dangling from above. But I have enough bookshelves now to fill in these last 2 slabs, which I thought would be a momentous occasion. And also, the books are looking to be less and less of an issue, and like the paper's slowing down a bit, and the amount of wood I have to get it. Hello? What the fuck? Hello? Dude, where's your gamer tag? Bruh, get out of my skin. What the fuck is going on? What? What the fuck? What? What? He didn't even have a... Is there anyone in the game? What the fuck? Why didn't he have a gamer tag? Skinwalker. What the hell was that about? Okay, I'm not gonna pretend like I have a reason for what the fuck that was. But I am going to carry on with what I was saying. The first strip is now officially completed, except for the dangling parts around this area. The bookshelves are going to be added and stuff. Then we just have the little higher up sections here, which I can actually sneakily start filling in now, which is really exciting. This is end game territory for the Library of Babel. Okay, yeah, so now, of course, the top row of dirt is still there, so it doesn't look completely as awesome as possible. But I think the idea is definitely getting across. It looks like almost like a starry night from down here. Wow, this is so cool seeing it all come together like this. I have one piece of iron left to my name. This build really took it out of my iron storage. The problem I didn't expect to run into, which I guess, you know, isn't that always how it works? It's always what you don't expect to be the issue. It's the sugarcane farm is a little slow at keeping up with the production of the leather. So I've actually decided to use a hanging dark oak sign to say that like the mines are ahead. Boom. Oh, this is so awesome that the signs have like two sides to it. That's a really cool feature. Let's do a little bit of creeper farming before Enderman ruin my fucking auto sugarcane spawner again. Thank you. Oh, fuck! Jesus, that gave me a fright! Jesus, little motherfucker! Alright, the first strip this side, basically, is now done. Yeah, we can just get rid of it a piece at a time, why not? So I can see on one face of things how it's looking. Yeah, this is looking really cool. I have to do so much AFKing for this fucking sugarcane to catch up. It's very exciting. Not the AFKing, the almost being at the end of this. Oxford, this is real. Oxford names word of the year, brain rot. This is actually real.
That sounds good.
Oh my god, he sounds horrible.
My headphones aren't plugged in. I just got my new headphones.
Oh, what? Hell yeah. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna have an actual microphone. Imagine it's shit. That'd be a little funny. That would be a little bit funny, I think.
What if I sounded terrible?
Hey, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't sound terrible. I sound fucking amazing.
Oh my god, I can hear you again. Ethan, it's been months. Years even.
Yeah, now I can, it's clear. I can talk.
I'm trying to kill some time while the sugarcane gets farmed by adding some details. Does it feel good to be heard, Ethan?
Yeah, dude. And it's like, I'm not even using it for like anything else. Like, I just want to sound nice.
I think this sugarcane should be enough to finally finish off the Library of Babel, which is very exciting. And so the reason it's my audio, not a montage, is because I want to place the last bookshelf. It's going to be really awkward if I counted these wrong, but place the last bookshelves, craft and place the last bookshelves together with the video. Boom, 21 bookshelves, one more, again, if I count it correctly, than necessary. And I'm very jealous of all the viewers right now because they get to see the, very shortly anyway, you guys are going to get to see the fully shaders version of this build. I'm super excited for you guys to see it, for this video to be out, for the banner to officially be changing to this beautiful build. And regardless of shaders or not, I think it's going to look fantastic just in regular old vanilla Minecraft. And there you have it. I have officially finished the Library of Babel. I'm going to mine away this dirt that is on the highest layer of the library, with the bookshelves embedded in the ceiling, in the walls, hanging down from the ceiling. Obviously down below we have the beautiful cow farm, which is generating all the necessary leather for all the, you know, infinite wisdom of books. And then we have the other animal farms just out of convenience. And then we have the automated sugarcane farm, which is generating all the necessary paper needed for the infinite amount of books. And oh my god, getting to look up at this. Actually, let me get rid of this stuff first, because this staircase has been crowded for quite some time. And we have officially finished the Library of Babel. It's really, really nice getting to fly around here. Look at all the hanging bookcases and lanterns. I love that look. I'm so happy with how this ended up. A beautiful below spawn area to walk in on, and something that ultimately has been kind of a few years in the making, seeing as how long this cavernous space has been here. And I'm very happy that this will culminate the year in the annual changing of the StuartisUnoriginal banner. Thank you all so much for your support this year. Biggest year of my YouTube career, and I hope to see many, many more, and to have all of you along with me for those future endeavors. Oh, I'm just really, really proud of how this has all come together, and I hope you are too, and I hope you enjoyed the journey I took to get here. But other than that, have a good one, and I will see you around.